If you're a retiree looking to travel and explore what the world has to offer, your next stop has to be Kyoto. Coming here is like stepping into a time machine that takes you back to Japan's rich past. Kyoto is packed with ancient temples, beautiful gardens, and traditional shrines that make you feel like you've wandered into a historical fairy tale. You can also catch a glimpse of geisha gracefully gliding through the streets, explore quaint shops filled with traditional crafts, and tuck into delicious meals at authentic restaurants. And throughout the year, Kyoto hosts vibrant festivals that showcase the country's cultural heritage in all its glory. With so much to do, I've put together this list of the top 8 things to do to really make the most out of your time here. 8. Have a picnic in Imperial Palace Park. This is a delightful way to enjoy Kyoto's history and beauty. Kyoto was Japan's capital for over 1,000 years before it moved to Tokyo. The Imperial Palace and its spacious park have been a central part of the city for centuries and are still visited by the emperor on occasion. For the most part, though, it's a popular tourist spot with stunning gardens that are perfect for a relaxing picnic. Like many places in Kyoto, the park gets especially busy in spring when its ancient cherry and plum trees burst into bloom, creating a breathtaking sight. Which brings us to the next item on our list. 7. Enjoy the cherry blossom. Seeing the cherry blossoms in Kyoto is something you shouldn't miss, even though some say it's better to avoid the city during sakura season. Kyoto is famous worldwide for its cherry blossom viewing, and there's a good reason for that. During this special time, the city's streets turn into beautiful pink tunnels as the cherry trees bloom. It feels like you're in a fairy tale, with everyone drawn to the blossoms like bees to flowers. You can enjoy the cherry blossoms at places like Maruyama Park and the Philosopher's Path, which are especially beautiful. But wherever you decide to go, make sure to book your place to stay well in advance because places fill up fast during this popular season. 6. Watch the geisha spring or autumn dances. Geisha, also known as geiko, are some of the most interesting parts of Kyoto. These professional performers are experts in traditional Japanese arts and wear spectacular outfits from different periods of time. It's really fascinating to catch a glimpse of geisha as they go into the teahouses of Gion, but it's even better if you can watch them do their performances. Every April, the geisha areas host amazing dances where you can see lots of geiko and maiko dancing, singing, and playing traditional instruments. These shows are spectacular, and you'll definitely enjoy seeing their beautiful kimonos and hairstyles up close. If you're in Kyoto in April, make sure not to miss one of these shows. The Miyako Odori in Gion is the most famous, but you can also head to the Kyo Odori in the Mayagawacho neighborhood, where there are fewer tourists. In the fall, the Gion Odori happens from November 1st to 10th, and it's just as stunning, though more crowded with tourists. You can also keep an eye out for local festivals that include geisha performances. 5. Visit Nishiki Market. When you visit Nishiki Market, get ready for an exciting food adventure. This place is a hub of busy activity with narrow lanes packed full of stalls selling all kinds of tasty treats. As you walk through the market, you'll see sellers calling out to people, inviting them to try their foods. The atmosphere is lively and colorful, with locals and tourists bustling about, eager to explore the delicious snacks on offer. One of the most popular snacks at Nishiki Market is taiyaki, which are like delicious stuffed pancakes shaped like fish. These tasty treats come in different flavors, from sweet red bean paste to creamy custard fillings. They're a must-try for anyone with a sweet tooth. Nishiki Market is also known for its fresh seafood, including a local favorite, baby octopus. These tiny creatures are often skewered and grilled to perfection, creating a savory snack that's full of flavor. As you wander further into the market, you'll find stalls selling all sorts of other traditional Japanese foods, from sushi and sashimi to tempura and yakitori. There's something to suit every taste bud, whether you love seafood or prefer meat dishes. And don't forget to look out for the unique snacks that you won't find anywhere else. From pickled vegetables to strange-looking fruits, Nishiki Market is full of surprises that are sure to delight and intrigue. 4. Watch a Kabuki Theater show. Watching a Kabuki Theater show is a unique Kyoto experience, even though it might seem a bit confusing or even boring at times. Kabuki is a traditional form of Japanese theater with a long history, but unlike No theater, which uses terrifying masks, Kabuki focuses more on dramatic makeup and stunning costumes. You can catch Kabuki performances throughout the year at Gion's Minamiza Theater. While the makeup and costumes are impressive, understanding the plot might be tricky if you don't speak fluent Japanese. Don't feel embarrassed if you need to take a break during the intermission. 3. Eat Kiseki Food. Trying Kiseki food can be a bit overwhelming at first. Even in fancy restaurants, some of the ingredients might sound unfamiliar, but if you trust the chefs to guide you through your meal, you're in for a special treat for your senses. Kiseki meals are like elaborate, fancy feasts that were once enjoyed by Japanese nobility. Today, they're similar to French degustation menus. Fancy, expensive, and unforgettable. If you're lucky enough to get a table, the 3 Michelin-starred Kicho Arashiyama Honten is definitely worth it. 2. Explore in a bamboo forest. Exploring the Arashiyama bamboo grove can be a bit tricky due to the crowds. To avoid the hustle and bustle, try visiting early in the morning or later in the day. Not only will this help you avoid the crowds, but it will also provide better lighting for this incredible part of the city. The bamboo in the grove can grow up to an impressive 100 feet tall, creating a truly mesmerizing sight. Many visitors pair a trip to the bamboo grove with a visit to the Iwatayama Monkey Park. Here, you can observe a semi-wild troop of Japanese macaques, totaling around 120 monkeys, who have made the park their home. Visit these temples. The temples in Kyoto are a large part of the culture. With over 1,600 temples in Kyoto, picking which ones to visit during a short trip can be overwhelming. That's why I've made it easier for you by putting together this list of some of the best. Ryoanji Temple. This temple boasts Japan's most famous Zen garden, featuring 15 meticulously placed rocks that seem to float on a sea of gravel. It's a stunning example of carefully arranged randomness. Ginkakuji Temple, known as the Silver Pavilion, Ginkakuji offers magnificent halls and gardens. It's quite popular, so it's best to visit during off-peak times to fully appreciate its beauty. Tenryuji Temple. Situated in Arashiyama, Tenryuji Temple is a sprawling Zen temple boasting one of Kyoto's finest gardens. With stunning mountain views, it's a peaceful oasis in the heart of the city. Honen-in Temple. This temple is a favorite among locals and visitors alike. Despite Kyoto having over 1,600 temples, Honen-in stands out for its beautifully peaceful atmosphere, perfect for contemplation. And exploring the temples of Heian-in in Kyoto is a must-do, even if you're feeling a bit tired of seeing temples and shrines. Even the grumpiest teenager or someone who's feeling worn out from vacation will be amazed by the huge Chion-in. Chion-in is the headquarters of the Jodo, or Pure Land, sect of Buddhism, which is the biggest one in Japan. The place is really impressive and has a long history, going all the way back to the year 1234 AD. One of the most fascinating things about Chion-in is its massive bell, which is the largest one in Japan. This bell has been around for almost 400 years, and every New Year's it takes 17 monks to ring it. Can you imagine how loud and magical that must sound? I hope that this video has given you a taste of the burst of culture you'll find in Kyoto. You'll definitely have one of your best retiree adventures here. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate if you like and subscribe for more like this.